This episode is dedicated to complaining about Cho'gall. No. But, well, yeah, it is. But, before that, a fun little clip of me just basically running against fat people and I can't get past them. And then I'm like, well, what if I go around? And then slipping through. So if you want to know what the real thing is here, I played 3 games in a row with this pre-made that it just happened to keep getting paired up by the game for some reason. It was like I've never been paired with anyone 3 times in a row. The game just paired me up with this pre-made 3 times in a row, and every single game was the same horrific experiment. And so we're just gonna show you this. Just here's an enemy team that's just gonna collapse to Cho'gall. I'm not. Look, I'm there, I'm present, I'm not helping. Like, there isn't anything I'm doing here. Cho'gall doesn't need my fucking help. Like, I think in this particular match, I was the only one who died off of our team. Because I'm just doing stupid shit, as I usually do. But this just, it's dumb. He didn't need any help. Him with Abathur, they just plowed through anything that came near them. It was horrific. So, we've got worse, well, I don't know if we count it as worse or not, but we've got some more clips of him just ripping people apart, and it's just horrific. And this happened 3 games in a row. No one came, I mean, the first time we played, yeah, he got killed because they just dropped all their ults on him, basically. But I don't think in either of the other 2 he ever came close to dying, and there was only like 1 time that I saved him. It was horrific. So they figured out, like, hey, we can't kill Cho'gall. Let's just at least kill the Lily. And, you know, fair enough. But it's just, this is one of those cases where it's like, okay, well, now you're all going to be really sad. Because, alright, you killed Lily, and then, here comes Cho'gall. Just plowing through everything and anything. Whole enemy team doesn't give a fuck. I mean, you tell me how this is at all reasonable. Like, before this night, which was last night, April 21st, I wouldn't have said Cho'gall needed nerfed. I'd be like, Cho'gall's in a pretty okay spot, you know, he's hard to play. Most people aren't that great with him. Even people who are good with him, they don't do that much. And then I saw this, and I was just like, something's wrong. I mean, you can't see this and be like, nothing's wrong here. Everything's good. It's just like, just plowing through an enemy team. The whole enemy team. All 5 of them. I guess it's a 5v3, but still, he's just like, gonna walk right through them all. It's pretty effed up. I mean, look, they killed 1 person on our team, and that was me, and they killed me 2 more times. But it's just, that's the, like, it wasn't just like they didn't do anything. It wasn't just a case of they didn't do anything. It was a case of they got horrifically slaughtered by Cho'gall. All 3 games, this is what happened. Like, the enemy team got horrifically slaughtered by Cho'gall, and just, they didn't get anywhere close to being in contention at all. It was just horrible. And obviously you have Murky just pushing constantly. So if Murky's handling 1 lane, the Abathur takes the evolved monstrosity on 3-lane maps so that he can cover a lane. And Cho'gall typically before that's just running back and forth between 2 lanes to finish everything. But it's just like, what in the shit, you know? Just, it's insanity. It's insanity. Like, after seeing these 3 games, this team comp, I'm like, there's no way in hell you can even argue that Cho'gall doesn't deserve to be nerfed. It's horrible. And I get it, like, if there were very specific enemy teams with silences and stuns, because you're stunning or silencing 2 people at a time when you do that to Cho'gall, okay, fine, maybe we could get maybe someone could do something, but I would need to see it before I even consider it, because it's just, I don't think anyone can beat this guy. This is just fucking insanity. And this is the problem for me, is whenever they put Cho'gall to sleep, I'm like, oh, fuck. But again, it doesn't matter. I'm not even real. I don't belong in this crew. They don't need me to win. They just win. They're just like, that's cute. Oh, you've got a little gun? That's neat. Oh, look at your laser. Isn't that an adorable little thing you've got? Whoop-de-hoo. Here I come. Whoop, you're not leaving, friend. Now you're dying. Oh, your turrets? That's real cute. Doesn't matter. Like, I can't handle it. I don't understand. I mean, it was great, though. It was 3 games that I had to, like, I didn't have any responsibilities. I could just do whatever I wanted, but my god, it was just, what even is this? Ugh. It was really bad. It was really bad to watch. It was like, oh god. Oh god. It was just one of those days where it's like, damn, I'm glad I'm on this team. And then the second time it happened, I was like, ugh, you know, I kind of would rather not be on this team at this point, because I know how this story goes. Then the third time, it was, you know, very much, I was like, if I ready up, I wonder if I'll get them again. I've never had that happen before. Let's try it. And then I got it, and I was like, I don't know if I should be happy or sad that this happened. Because it's not going to be a real game. He's just going to walk through everybody again. And just what do you do at that point? You just say, well, that's a shame. And you know, this is one of those cores that really doesn't have a great defense mechanism, so you know, it can't help them either. It can't save them. The Cho, like I think the Cho won MVP all 3 of the games too.
Red team is victorious.
Is this Cho? Yeah. Cho got MVP all 3 games. Standing on the point, and while that's happening, these two are just getting to kill everybody again. And I'm very sad. I'm just like, I don't want to be back here alone. While you guys just kill and win the game, and just, oh, it's very depressing. This is the first one I played with them, by the way.
Murky has destroyed the fort. Red team's core is under attack. Strange. I did not expect the protector to be destroyed like that. Hero slain. Hero slain. Hero slain.
And then I showed up very, very late to the party when he didn't need it. Put a turret behind the enemy team, which was such a dick move. I forgot that I had done that. Oh, beautiful. And then, you know, Cho'gall is going to just kill everybody, and meanwhile I will, I'll be here poking at the core, which I think the cores have had their HP reduced. I'm fairly certain they have, because they melt really fast. It's as if they intended that the new defensive buffs would somehow save the core. But it doesn't seem to be that way. Like, the core is so easy, even for Lily to kill now, and most of these cores don't put up much of a fight. You know, unless they get the defensive buff that's specifically like the nuke or something that actually does percentile damage. Their basic attack now seems to have been lessened, and their HP seems to have been lessened, but I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it, but they just seem to melt so easy now. And they don't seem like they can put up much of a fight, so I don't know. Anyway, that was horrific as well. Just 27-3, it's just fucked up.